I've worked about 50 hours a week, raising a daughter in high school, and I didn't drink water. I drank lots of Cokes. I was eating tortillas, Mexican food, lots of bread, ice cream, drink lots of iced tea with lots of sugar in it, no exercise at all. And now I drink water, I run, no Cokes at all. I eat lots of fish, lots of fruit, no beef, and I'm running consistently. My goal was to be more toned, so that was what you set up a menu for me, is with the weight training and the nutrition. I weighed about 140, and now I'm down to about 130, and I feel better, I look better in my clothes. I get a lot of compliments on looking fit. I have never felt so much better about myself. I wish I was 34 instead of 47. Because that's what I feel like.
The one thing for me is I've been a jogger my whole life, and my knees got to bother me a lot, and I couldn't jog, and I was having a hard time figuring out an exercise program. And being introduced to New Wave, we got back into a routine and being consistent, working out. And the thing that I find now is I always enjoyed jogging so much, but now I'm getting used to doing the elliptical machine, and I could never get consistent with that before. And I think the other thing is, the nutrition. I ate twice a day, and that was my routine all the time. And now, seeing how valuable it is to eat, 5 and 6 times a day in smaller portions, it's working very well. I feel a lot more energy. My strength and my endurance has picked up drastically. Like working out, I couldn't do one push-up when we first started. Now I can do 35 to 40 in one setting, and it feels good. I get compliments all the time about being 60 years old, and the guys that are 35 and 40 years old can't keep up with me. We go on trips, and I'll set up 7-8 meetings a day when we go to Houston. And they're worn out and don't show up to work till 10 o'clock the next day because they got to sleep in. My problem was just disciplining myself to get up every morning and work out and then go run. And then Jonathan has also suggested doing some weight or some videos in between. So I bought a couple of videos, and I've been trying to do that. But otherwise, I don't have any excuse for not getting up. It's just training and changing those bad habits. I think with you guys willing to work with us at 5:30 and 6 o'clock in the morning, that helped me as far as working the schedule, because otherwise it'd be hard to get it in. Absolutely. And I think the other thing too is that I'm more conscious about on the weekends of getting my cardio in. I do that very consistently now. I've gotten in the habit of getting up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning when I'm out of town. I normally always get in my cardio, and that's what I focus on when I'm not here. Well, now I don't skip breakfast. I drink lots more water. I'm not so good on the 5 meals a day. I know I get 3 meals a day, but I still watch what I eat. I eat lots of fish, salmon almost every day, vegetables. I get in more fruits and cutting out the Cokes. And when I see shows on TV, they're talking about health and all this, it just gives me more motivation to stay with it. No Cokes. I do not drink. Since I met Fritz, he doesn't drink, so that's awesome. I don't drink either. It's just a waste. My motivation is I get to shop for all the pretty clothes, and plus the cost of it. It's a big cost, but it's worth it to me because I feel better. I have more energy. I think I look better in my clothes, and it's just a better attitude. I think for me, I've always been a goal setter, and since you guys are regimented fairly well as far as setting goals and being consistent with your workout, and then the other thing is coming back and testing and really measuring the progress you've made every month. I think that's very valuable, and it helps you know where you are, and you can plan and correct whatever you need to make the progress you want to make. I think the main thing is it becomes a way of life, and everybody wants that kind of life, and it's just making the commitment to do that, and then you find out that it's really worth that effort to do that, and it kind of makes the rest of your life all fit into place too. And and getting with New Wave and having that, setting your goals, being consistent, and following through on your plan and measuring your progress is very valuable. One comment I have to say about New Wave is anytime I have a question, a problem,
something with a shipment I've made, I either call Jason or I talk to Hut. I get online and I send an email to anybody, or I call my trainer personally, and they're always right there whenever I need it. No matter how many times a day they have to talk to me, they always have a great attitude, and they never sound like, oh gosh, here she is again. They're just always right there to help me with whatever I need.